Yeah, welcome back to HumbleFx. I hope you guys are doing very good. All right, today we are going to be discussing more in depth of the last strategy that we posted on the channel, which we should talk about 10 short candles to pick on crash strategy. Now, today I'm going to just be doing a video on a higher time frame that you can see that you can actually take a long trade with it. Okay, just with it you can take a long trade without scalping the market. All right, for if you want to know more about the strategy, hit on the subscribe button if you haven't done that. If you have done that, thank you for doing that, and also click on the bell beside so that you get notified once a new video is uploaded. That will help you to get our first updates once a new video is uploaded. Okay, and also we are actually on some live trade, actually on some live trade here, actually on some live trades in this place. Yeah, already my TP is about to hit. We enter the market from the VIP. Enter enter the market from VIP from this point. We are in this place from VIP, but I was capping. I was capping alongside the trend, so I don't stay too long. I scalp alongside the trend. Okay, on the crash on the crash side also, we had our trading analysis from here. We entered from here, and here's our TP, but I'm still scalping alongside the trend as well. Okay, and so far we have made something like this today. All right, guys, now let us see what we are about to do on this place. Let's see what's happening. So if you want to join the VIP, we are still actively open today. Today we will see we already made some money today. This is the VIP for today. We already got some profit. You see that boom I told you guys we entered earlier. That boom we entered it somewhere here, and we've been going down, and this is how we're gonna be doing it. All right, see that the crash indices entered it earlier. We entered it early at this point, but I'm scalping alongside the trend. Okay, this is the 500, even though this one is not doing well now, but I believe it will come back to profits as soon as possible. Right, look at that. That is how we do it in this place. So if you want to join the VIP, you can check on this video description. You're going to see a link to my profile, or my WhatsApp number is there. You can contact me and you're going to join. It's very affordable if you can join that. All right, and also we are going to be having an intensive class. HumbleFx is wanting to organize an intensive class for us to learn the strategies, the price action that he uses to trade. I don't normally trade all the indicators I post. Sometimes I merge it up with a price action, and then it gives me a better result than just using only the indicators to trade. Okay, that is what I do. So if you want to join that class, get ready. All right, it will be happening next month, November. All right, let us now keep on checking. That it already took profit from where I set it. Already took profit from where I set it, and crash is also doing well. So you see that is how we do it in this place. This one I'm not afraid. Even if the spike catch me on this trade, even if a spike happen in this trade right now, I know I enter late, but even if I should get spike up in this place, I'm not afraid. I can still hold back and go ahead to my TP, which is around this psychological level of this of 75.50. That is that's our first TP, our first normal TP. Then the next TP should be a long. We are going to go for a long time in this trade. Yeah, we're going to go for a long time. The next TP should be the next psychological level, which is somewhere here, 72, 300. That should be the next TP after this one is got hit. Okay, all right, that is what we're doing in this place. So we'll see how far we intend to go. All right, so now what am I saying in this video? I just want to show you that you can actually take a long trade with this strategy that we posted last time. All right, now how do we do that? How do we do that? On the first time, first you have to come down to your 5 minute time frame and your M15. Here my 5 minute time frame. Okay, this is where I got the first entry point for our entries. All right, I saw I saw all these rejections. I saw all of these things happening in this place. All this happening in this place is rejection that I saw it earlier, and I was waiting for it. I was waiting for a time whereby there should be a breakout of this box, so that I know that the trend already changed direction. This is a ranging box already. I was waiting for it to break out before we trade it, right? But apart from that, I saw that on this point we are have. See, I told you guys, if I go spike, I'm not going to be afraid of it. I'm just going to hold it. Now, I saw these things are at the level of 10, ranging around here. So, and this my alligator also, there is a shoot down and about to shoot upward again. So I was just waiting for it to for this my I told you guys, when the blue line crosses over the other three lines is a very nice entry point. That is your moving average to 21 crosses order and another line is a nice entry point. So I was waiting patiently for it to cross, and look at what happened. There's a crossover, and when it also break out this region, that level here, when it also break out this level here, I see that it is also also trying to break out structure. That means there are two things now that is combined together. The market structure is broken, and the indicator also is confirming, is giving me a confirmation entries right here. So we jumped in the market. We jumped in the market, and guess what? This is at the moment. If we check how many pips we have took from this point to this point right now, it's not a small pips. So if you can get this entry every day, that is okay to make to give you your daily targets and others. So just don't play with that. All right, this is it. Now let us check on that bomb 500 1000 I took that time. All right, here's the 1000 is still going down, but I'm not going to take entry again right now. All right, you see also here we also got a crossover right from this point, and you see I had a trend line here. I drew my trend line. Yeah, this is my trend line. I drew my trend line. Even though I drew my trend line to see that that place is an area of interest, still also I got my on my M5. I still got a cross right here giving me a commission trade, and that is also what triggered the entry point for that. I can actually take on that trade here. That is scalping trade. I'm checking if I will see support level that is currently on, but I'm seeing that this things is not yet on any support. So I can take few candles here if I want to take few candles here. That is, if I want to take few candles. Remember what I said. If I want to take few candles, I can enter here now to take few candles again right here in your front. This is how I scalp the market. I check if there is a recent level on the 1 minute time frame. Yeah, because those ones I'm just taking 2 pips here. I'm not taking long. This already moved far. So this is a risky trade, because a spike will give me a big loss. So I'm taking just 2 pips, 2 pips only, because it's already moved far distance, and the spike can give me a huge loss. So that is why you see me taking small pips. All right, even though the next TP for this trade should be coming down to this next psychological level, which is here. That's where the next TP to be if I should take a long trade here. That's my next TP in this place. All right, let's also check this one. This one, you see, before I start up, I draw this line. You didn't know why I drew the line. And I took this trade. Actually, I took entry points from this place to this trend line, but I thought it would spike down, but it's crossed it over. I was waiting. You see my trend line on one, so the spike come down to a trend line. Okay, so I should enter from the trend line and move up, even though this thing is a selling scenario on the high time frame. But seeing this thing now, you see that there is a draw, there is a spike down to a trend line, so we should enter again for another buy. Okay, so you see that this trend lines and price action works even on the least time frame. It works even on the least time frame. So you don't want to just stay in the higher time frame and say, oh no, this thing does not work on the high on small time frame. No, it's work even on the high time frame on the small time frame, because you see here there is a level here. It came to that point, spike, that point, spike. You see that, but it broke out of this place. I took this trade, but I closed somewhere here, but it crossed it crossed it. All right, now that is one thing that you're gonna learning to do. You see, if you also want to catch spike, you can catch spike with the strategy on see on a higher time frame. You can catch this spike. If you have entered here, you see the spikes here. Even now, you can still enter for sell, because we know that this thing will sell. Even though this thing should sell on a normally, it should sell. All right, it should sell because it's already changing. The momentum of the market is already changing. If you check on a high time frame, you see there's lots of accumulations here. Lots of accumulation. We have this thing happening around this side, and we are about to see cross on the high time on M15. This is accumulation happening here, and what this means is that something is about to happen. Either a shoot down, a shoot up down, shoot down, or a breakout. Once it break out downside, it's going to be shooting down for sometimes, but if it now goes up this point, it's going to go a long way upside. That is just the two things that might be happening around this period. Okay, so this is just the little thing I want to show you guys in this strategy, so you can know that you can actually take this trade, take entry. You can see that point, you can see here crash. This is crash 1000. You will see entry point here. There is a cross from the blue line above other ones. Here is M30. Remember, this is M30, which means each candle here is giving you 30 minutes candles. All right, so this is where you can use it to trade swing, to take a long trade. All right, but I will not I want you to use it to trade on the 5 minute time frame, so that you can get early entries and make some profits. Okay, because it will cross earlier in M15, M5 and M15 than other time for M30 and all that. So you can just get early entries for yourself and make some massive profit. Okay, if you say we should enter the market here and take and get some profit. All right, also here we'll see something here also. You could take entry here also and get some profit. So this is how we do it every time, and we'll make some massive profit of that. So you don't have to fear, you don't have to be afraid. All right, guys, this is just it. See you in the next video, and until then, remain HumbleFx. Enjoy.